Hello there, I'm here with Sam. How you doing?
I'm fine, I'm doing all well and good. Unfortunately, as you can see, we don't have Ian with us,
Not,
or
but
Jack, but so introductions for those who don't know, we have Ollie, who's from the nearest cloud.
and
Me
Sam,
for
who's from
me
space.
Yeah, Sam Congreve, who is from space, Ian, who is from Alfhiem, and Jack, who has just recently been banned from every chip shop in England.
Uh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. Data boy. Right. Okay, there is something up with the camera. I'm just gonna sort it. I'm fixing it. Uh, is that?
Because that's usually Chris Chan's thing. Is usually when he's told to do something, he just goes, "I'm working on it," and his dad says, "Go work on it." His dad was also called for a while the internet lumberjack because he screamed he was going to cut it down. Get off that damn internet, Dad! I'm cutting it down. No. Yes. No. I'm cutting it down. Get out of my way. So he got called the internet lumberjack for years until he died.
Oh.
Apparently, female Bowser is a popular thing these days.
I see.
Gender bending has become a very big thing these days.
Hmm. Right, well this camera situation isn't much better. Ah, fuck it. Oh,
Wonderful.
it's not much better at all. But fuck it, we'll make do.
So yeah, CM Punk is now acquitted of everything. That was an interesting court case while it lasted.
Yes. Yeah. Alright.
What place of man? Also, watching Rick Mail get really angry at an audience and scream, "Go fucking jump! Jump! Fucking jump!" That's no way to talk to my mother. Oh,
Boy.
Lord.
Now we've upgraded boy. We have a boss fight incoming, you'll see.
Ah, the fight of bosses. A boss fight.
Yes.
A battle for the ages. So, yeah, oh yeah, funny thing, dug out my PSP and it's actually dead now.
Ah.
I know, right? It took over 15 years, but it's fucking dead. It
That is
won't charge or
unfortunate.
anything. Yeah, it's actually a problem with the charging port, I think. So I've spoke to Liz and thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm probably going to just buy a new one at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get one for like 40 quid.
Yeah, they're not that expensive anymore, are they?
Well, no.
Hold on a second. There we go. And we're fighting Sparkle Jafar? Sparkle Yofa. That sounds right. I'm gonna call him Jafar.
Yeah, let's kill him. What a majestic creature. I must kill it. The noble space duck.
Ow. Oh, I got stuck behind the font. Oh. Sparkle your phone. Whoa. Oh,
hiding in the dark.
I don't think I'm technically in the dark. I think those explosions do something to Kratos' eyesight or something.
That is, you know.
In either case, it's not good.
No, no, this is the opposite of good.
Fuck. Oh, damn it. I was doing well.
No one lasts really long for, you know, long against a spear. Spear, spear. Spear, spear, spear. Spear, spear.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's a waste of a root attack.
Now, I do believe you did not want to do that.
Huh. I do not believe you wanted to do that.
I think it's weird the one where he's actually getting things right.
Yeah. That was the first one I saw.
Same, actually.
Cyclist, halt now. Now, I do not believe you want to be intending to pass under that there low bridge with a high companion perched atop a ladder that is higher than the aforementioned low bridge.
I'm glad that Ian remembers that those two guys in the pub were doing hula hoop adverts.
Yeah.
I should say, oi, no, hula hoops are around, they're staying round, and they'll be around forever.
Huh.
It was something they did in the 90s where they, like, some of the hula hoops would be like square or twisty or something. There'd be a different shape and they'd get mad about it.
Huh.
And I should invite Kratos over. He's become a fantastic father since birthing another child and moving away from that terrible Greece. And in that place, I might invite him over to have dinner with me. But if he comes in covered in blood from some mythical creature carrying the decapitated head of some ancient deity, I should say, oi, Kratos!
Table.
I should say, oi, Kratos! No! I admire your tenacity, where you are the god of war and yourself a deity, but right here, you are a guest in this bloody house. Go clean up that blood, do not use my best towel, and if you're gonna bring in the head, at least bring it in on a dinner tray so as not to mark my carpet. We just had that installed last week. Are you gonna pay for the steaming and cleaning? You bald-headed, big-bearded, sword-wielding ponce!
I'll give him a slap.
I'll give him a slap, take him to the bathroom, and tell him to scrub those ashes and all that blood off his face.
Oh God, I was not doing well. Fuck you, Jafar.
Come on, Ollie, Mjolnir-ly there.
Puns.
Quips. Jokes.
Hold on, yeah, we kept the skills. Ah. Fuck!
I'm going to kill you. Well, I can't. I guess that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I can't stop you. Oh wait, yes I can. I'm awesome.
Huh. Oh, we're doing a surprising amount of damage. For boy.
Ah.
I'll keep him in reserve for when the end game comes. Duh. Oh god, there should be a full healing thing here. There we go. Gotcha!
Gotcha, you son of a
Oh.
bitch.
Abbot Jafar.
did it say?
Yeah, we made a grave mistake.
Wrath of the Wolf, runic summon. Summons a spectral wolf that pounces on enemies 3 times.
You helped the wrong side. Let me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
That is enough.
Can we go now?
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, Kratos would have kicked you into a Hydra's mouth for talking to him like that.
Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do
to.
you
And
want
that's
to
after
tell
he
me
cut off a
something?
limb.
I said the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here,
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all. Atreus.
forget it.
Right.
Ah. Whoa. It's a lot of blue. I was gonna say, let's see if we can find the Midgard serpent, but we're not on Midgard.
The Midgard serpent.
So? Was she mine? You know.
Oh, she's not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. One wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I would. When I know my ways. I know it has not been easy. In the light, I felt holy moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really? So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm?
Do you want to explore Alfheim for a bit, or go back to Midgard?
Hmm.
You ever know anyone else who heard voices?
I knew desperate men at sea
It's.
when our supplies ran dry.
I can't decide.
Seawater. They swoon in silence. Evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't drink any seawater. Right?
Yes, it is.
I love Kratos' idea of, what would you call that? An anecdote. Oh, there's a chest. but you cannot use your axe from the boat. Area discovered, Light Elf Shore. That was quite a paddle.
Enemies ahead.
Whoa! Ah!
A tough fight.
So the boy's gonna find out about Kratos' past eventually, isn't he? Like, that's probably what's gonna happen. Huh. Found an artifact. You okay there, dude?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at a couple of things. And my sister's just messaged me to pretty much, you know, say she's going to call me a bit later so we can have a little chat about her and my dad coming up. She's also letting me know she's researched Chris Chan and she threw up while reading most of it. And that's what the hell is wrong with me.
I've given up asking that question.
Yeah. The fact you can't, all I've said is you can't deny it happened, and that's the problem. He literally, I said I only researched him because he exists as an example of this could have been me if I didn't end up with the help that I got when I was a child.
Pages gold. Ah, yeah, you explore for treasure.
And for some reason remembering that Russell Howard thing we watched, we went, you can't be American, you're not fat enough.
When was this?
I don't know, there's a thing, this guy who was just on this Russell Howard thing, and he just showed on one of the episodes of Russell Howard we watched, and it was just showing things like, if you don't fix it, I'll bone your dog.
Oh yeah, that was
American.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, you can't be American, you're not fat enough.
If you don't mend it, I'm gonna bone your dog.
Yeah, I'll admit I find childish things like that funny, as stupid as they are. Hell, I laughed at the whole. Well, Well, it could be. I mean, he did a great job of bullying him, that guy. I mean, look at him. Now he's too fat. He's so fat he can't molest people. A weird thing to say, but I think it's the absurdity of the comment. Okay. I'm starting to miss the Blades of Chaos. I mean, the axe is pretty much your Mjolnir at this point.
Yeah. Wait for it to respawn. Oh, I've just got to find a way to sever all three of those at once. Hey! I knew the secret lay in calling it back. Silver World Serpent scale fragments. Why is the Midgard serpent having scale fragments in Alfheim? Well, they call it the World Serpent here, but it's the Midgard serpent. Frost Giant's friends give heavy runic attack. Yeah, I'll do that. What?
I'm just laughing at this comment, the sugar water that was my blood. I don't know why. I'm just imagining someone fat being hit in the head and the bleeding maple syrup. Oh. Probably because Liz at one point said at me, if you keep eating shit like this, you'll get diabetes. And I went, well, good, I can finally cut my wrists and have something on my pancakes for once. She didn't take that very well.
No, I don't imagine she would.
Liz is only just now getting used to the dark humour, and the social workers coming to help the baby and everything. They actually are very amused by it. Yeah, they're like, I'm actually glad you have a sense of humour, as dark as it is. Usually when people see the social, they scream, oh god, not you people again. And well, the second you decide to fuck with me in some capacity and ruin my life, then we'll see how it goes. They at one point mentioned adoption people, and the foster care system went, fuck off. When you don't have a good experience with them, do you? And I don't approve of their existence as they exist now. So no.
Why were they talking about adoption?
It's a mandatory thing they have to bring up at some point. Like, if we struggled with the child, if we'd be okay with putting it into foster care, and I'd rather it go with a family member than go to a foster home, because I don't trust you people to put them in the right place. I mean, it's nothing against you personally, but I unfortunately know people and grew up in a family who did actually foster, because we fostered a lot of kids. My parents fostered a lot of kids while I was growing up. And the homes they came from were pretty bad. But nowadays the problem is the problem of you putting kids in homes that are worse than the ones that you take them from. And I'm not saying you specifically, but I know of I have a friend whose sister had her kid taken off her because they didn't have this stair gate or something, and they sent them to a house where the family had broken glass over the floor and there was dog shit all over the walls, and also didn't have said stair gate. So, you know, it's the fact that you don't check where you're putting these people. So I don't really have much faith in the care system. So
Right.
if something was to happen, I'd rather my sister-in-law look after it than, you know, let you people look after it. It's nothing against you. I just don't trust you.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll manage anyway. It's not relevant.
Yeah, they said that's actually fair enough. They actually don't think there's as much of a problem as concern because of my hands. That I might not be able to hold a baby, but then they saw the picture of me holding my nephew and they're like, oh. Yeah, and I can still hold a baby and everything, and I can still change a nappy.
Holding a baby is mostly in the forearms anyway, isn't it?
Exactly, my forearms are fine. It's the fingers and stuff that's the issue, and the fingers aren't going to be used that much. Though I did cave in and I bought my kid a stuffed toy for when she comes out, when she's born.
What did you get her?
I got her a stuffed husky with big anime-ish eyes.
I was half
Is that those
expecting
new-
a Sonic plushie, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, you'd think, but I thought, nah.
Yeah.
I thought, nah, get her an animal, it's easier.
Your kids deserve to have their own things.
Exactly, I kind of thought if I get her something that's neutral and doesn't belong to anything in particular, then it's a safer bet.
Yeah.
Plus, we've already got enough plushies around the house with Liz's Pokemon plushies, and I've got a few Sonic plushies here and there. Oddly, not any of Sonic, funnily enough.
I am known for my attention.
And I have some Five Nights at Freddy's ones that I was given.
Let's
And
not
a
give
bleach
those
one,
to the baby.
Yeah, I also got a Bleach one that I was given.
Wouldn't want to lose my loyal customers. Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore to talk to people. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good evening, shopkeep.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you,
I require a buzzsaw capable of cutting through a human sternum.
Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but
I need it for
you can't render that pigment into paintable
Latin class.
or urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She spoke hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Ugh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood in oak that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work. And what do you have? What more do you need? Where were you even carrying those? What else was there? Let's get started then. Oh, it's fine. Very good question. You see, my brother's not as careful as I am. In fact, he prefers to work with metals using his own bare hands. Ugh. No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear when it wants to be. Touching nothing but silver, chains of steel. That lasts forever. I wouldn't bring it up to him, though. You know how sensitive.
I guess that makes sense.
What can I do for you two?
Where's my boy? His son is dead, Daedalus.
Huh. Your son is dead.
Many a brave man has tried, and many a vain man has been died.
What colour?
Until we meet again, my friends.
Well, the armour I got up to my strength, and it looks a lot more Kratos than the yellow the yellow version of Blue Teaster that we had going on.
Hey, don't mock Blue Teaster. Yet.
He did plenty of that himself. He doesn't need me to.
Pretty much.
But nah. I like Batista.
I feel bad
He seems
for Batista because at this point he's gotten to the point in his life where going back to WWE would be a step down for him.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly.
Well, considering how they treated him, yeah.
Another cipher booth. I'll see what I can fit together. Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head. Well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, Zeno warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she told my boss.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling. She was afraid.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
Alright, back to Midgard.
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
Quite. There are some who are me. Tim?
You know much that is hidden, old Tim. Quite.
Quite.
Helheim, Svartalfheim. Asgard.
You spoony bard.
Niflheim. Muspelheim. Vanaheim. Odin has prevented access to this realm. The travel room will never work. Jotunheim. Alfheim. Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna press triangle.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
Yeah, this is the Bifrost, by the way.
I see.
Oh, it's a cutscene.
Rock! We just came back from another realm. And we met your brother. Wait, not that one.
Did you let that seed saw put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do, Mr. Scout. Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he march up on her girl?
Or the opposite.
Yeah, leaving a blind pig marks up what's rough about it. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of them.
What did you do?
It's better. Good. Now when you're done gawking, I got a favor to ask.
What is it to us?
There's this alchemist on Bard. Been working out in the Velander mines. Haven't heard from him in maybe, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something for nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Dunbar, I'll make him look you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines. I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. And when you're smart, you'll find him. Moving on, then.
We remember the way back to the Black Breath.
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath? Or exploring? Your choice.
So,
Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when we left the Witch's Cave.
And what direction is that?
It
There's the Midgard serpent.
Shit.
I don't think that's gonna... Seems a bit of a tall order.
In every sense of the word.
Is it okay? Yeah?
Well, that was easy.
Expected a bit more of a kaboom, to be honest.
Oh no, we already did that. Back in Midgard.
A Midgard serpent.
Return to the mountain.
The witch's magic is still covering those scorn poles. Saves us some time.
Turn to the mountain whence you came.
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Kratos making movies, making music, and fighting around the world.
Yeah.
Today, we're over in Midgard.
Fighting around the
Oi.
realms.
Did you step in my fucking shot? Look, I'm sorry. Bloody scum. You people fight like Norwegians, you fairies.
Father, do you think I could carry her now?
No,
But
I said no.
Now, these wolves are used to killing in packs, and therefore really good at fighting.
Tiger's gonna be okay. Huh.
Yeah, that makes me feel like doing fighting.
So you carved the face in the mountain.
Yeah, we couldn't find a man with cancer, but we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with
Watch your
cancer.
step. Carelessness will only
Take
ruin
that
us.
cancer and that.
Huh. Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world.
What a glorious way to spend a way fighting around the world.
Huh.
Well, there's the Black Breath again. What do we do now?
We see if the witch was right.
Russell Crowe? Oh, you should be watching a show about a guy who beats people up because he's insecure. I love that they based that entire episode on an actual, meeting they had with him.
Finish this.
Yeah.
And apparently he watched the episode and he liked it.
Huh. Huh. We couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer.
Here's the fact he's got a tugboat and his entire show is about just going to countries and assaulting people.
Hmm.
Oh, you want to fight, do you? Oh, I'll fight you then, you wankers.
Path ahead. It's a block.
Then we climb.
Tugger's whistle blowing. Means we must be going.
going. No more
No more
Russell
Russell crowing for you. Yeah, don't just start to whine. I'll see you again next time. 'Cause there's plenty more of fighting left to do.
Crowe.
Making movies, making songs, and fighting
fighting round the
around
world.
the world.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Oh,
Perhaps they
God.
returned to their home.
Vietnam? Maybe. I wonder if the face in the mountain.
Born in New Zealand in '64, a hot-headed actor named Russell Crowe loves
He
to
loves
fight,
to
but
work,
there's
but he
one
loves
thing
one
more.
thing more. Fighting round the
Fighting
world.
round the world. He fights his directors and he fights his fans. It's a problem no one understands. There's two things he loves, it's fighting and fighting round the world. Making movies, making music and fighting round the world. Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Smiles. Get in my way. Look, I'm sorry. Oh, God damn smart ass.
Is that a deer? I don't remember stories of a giant with a deer head. I wonder who he is. No way across. There's his handbolt.
Oh my God, it's Russell Crowe.
What does it say?
Oh my God, I've never seen him acted before.
No rooted tree. Nothing.
Why don't you go choke on some pig vomit, you son?
Nothing. The floor boy.
That doesn't mean anything. Something's missing. Think there's a second life crystal around here?
That's right, Kratos. I destroyed Earth to me, and then I killed your wife with a gun made out of knives, you sack of shit.
Is that sap? In a cave? Weird. Doesn't look like it's working. Oh, how do you think that got up there? This place must have been according to the furnace. It's like they're testing us. Okay, that looks right.
Isn't that gladiator guy right over there by that tugboat?
Oh my god, it's a gladiator guy.
Still no help.
Is it the answer?
Freedom. Sure, that works.
I don't know, who's more insane, Mel Gibson or Russell Crowe?
I think in terms of South Park, Mel Gibson.
What's it doing?
I think in terms of real life, also Mel Gibson.
Oh, thought maybe there'd be a bridge.
The giants need to test us further.
I mean, lately the worst you could say about Russell Crowe is he was fucking awkward in the Les Mis movie.
There's a crystal in that torch hole. Should I light it? That helps, right? Guess we have to go down and go up.
These passages seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious.
I'm always serious.
I forbid it. Mom always says they're just history. Giants are just a race. Elves and wolves. It isn't in the bin.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also is good. There's only one.
You still there, Sam? Well, that was even worse. Sam, you still there? Did you leave a while ago? He's still in the chat party. Oh, this is not going well. Maybe I should have explored a little. Wow, those things kill you really quick. That one.
Damn. Getting your ass kinda kicked here, dude.
Where did you go? There we go. Sam?
This is a lot of bodies.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. Be you seeking treasure? See the traps?
Oh yeah. Lucky for us, they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
The statue! We made it across!
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Oh, this is Duroff, one of the 4 stacks of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know.
Ollie, you've gone kind of quiet. You okay?
Sorry? Did I accidentally mute my mic?
Can't really hear you.
How about
shit.
now?
That's why. My controller's dead.
Yeah, that'll be why.
Hello?
Hello? Wondered why you weren't saying anything.
Hello?
Yeah, I wondered why you weren't saying anything.
Sorry, my controller died.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
And now we're on the other side of the thing.
The thing!
Huh.
Tell me more, old bag.
Huh. By having sloppy joes.
Hmm.
Where to now?
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
Wow. The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom knew this was the Giant's Mountain?
No, her request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
It's a name, I think. Razor. It means terror.
Do we go up or across? Across.
What's that? Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way. claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
Alright, how do we use it?
Heart of the mountain.
Yes. Wonderful.
Indeed.
I like how the WWE version of Broken Matt is just a really nice man.
I think I see how this works. The claws on
How
one
could you
side,
not think he's a nice man, to be honest?
this one's stuck.
Yeah, all he does these days is just applaud people.
Yeah.
Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's just really fucking chill about everything.
That athleticism was wonderful.
Yeah, his applauding of his opponents and everything just makes him wonderful.
Getting rid of those things.
Kill them all. Send the message, Ollie. One in each head. One in each head. What's that, kid? I didn't see anything, Michael. I think you're confusing my voice with the one of the woman tied up in your trunk.
Oh shit. You just dropped a healing stone as well.
I didn't say anything, Michael. I think you're confusing me with the woman tied up in your trunk. Kid, you've gone missing. No, I'm over here, Michael. I'm disguised as an enemy, as a different car. Being ridden by an enemy agent disguised as a pregnant woman. I'll save you, kid. He has a pistol.
Send
Send
them
them a message,
Michael.
Michael. One in each tit. Michael, have you been taking your medication? We'd really like our car back. Did you manage to infiltrate the gang, Michael? Infiltrate? I can't even get through the fucking door! Damn evil Knight Rider, stealing all the shoemaking shit. You got the drugs? Oh yeah, all of them. You can try torturing me. I mean, Lord knows I've tried.
Yes, sir.
It must be working, because I can't stop smiling.
Mjolnir-ly. And another rope. And also voice. Should we add to it?
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. He might snap the rope. Maybe we should find him to it instead.
We need to free the rope from under the mess you created up there, boy.
Maybe there's a way out there through that passage then.
We will see.
So we're just led to expect that Michael Knight is mentally ill.
Yeah.
That works. Actually, that works as a show.
It is a mountain. Big.
I was wondering who woke up every draw night about. Should have figured.
You had a way around the Black Breath all along.
Now don't go thinking I could have gotten you past it, you exactly. I got ways around most everything, especially up here. Time was when my folk had the run of this joint. Improved the design of the Jotnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why do you think they're so devious? Watch out for traps. What's it gonna be this time?
Okay, my strength would go down. My defense would go up pretty well. With the defender's cures.
Now where should we go?
Doesn't have a lot of actual value, but its sentimental value is through the roof.
See.
I've actually put some
So,
armor.
Proper armor on.
sticking around for grains of wisdom? Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy though? About yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow. Hey, how'd you think I feel? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside of Roth. Or a fight. Or fighting Roth.
Do we say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
You're a dead alchemist, but needed finding.
traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay. We lost? Nah.
Go, boy.
You okay?
Of course.
What was that?
Your skill continues to grow.
Think you can move it? It's kind of heavy.
I can move it. I see that. There.
Let's go. That's it. Maybe there's a way through that big gate up there?
Okay.
Look! Another lantern!
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be for? There's something special. I can feel it. It's working! I think it's up ahead.
Hmm. Looks heavy. It's Kratos, for God's sake.
We did it! I think we can make the rope go up. Might give us the way to the top.
Lifts rocks to smash his eggs. Need a teaspoon? No, I'll grab this fucking boulder. Oh!
Here we go!
You think you have anger management issues, Kratos? Anger management? I'll kill you to prove that's wrong. Oh.
A frost giant.
No joy. Well, Ollie, you know the job. Kill it. God, if only you had the Blades of Chaos.
Yeah. Or the Blades of Athena. Hell, the Blades of Exile would do.
Hell, the Blades of anything given by a god. Instead of using a frost weapon on a frost enemy. In tribute to Ian, watch out, father.
Huh.
Ready, father?
Bugger.
Bloody tosser.
Come on, Your Majesty, give us some air.
Come on, don't be a bitch. Come on, Queen, give us some of your air. Come on, Queen, don't be a bitch.
Chap of the manor. Oh, hang on, I have an
Yeah,
idea.
the last thing I saw of Family Guy was one where they went to a Bordy's 1950s mental asylum and he decided all of them were insane for various reasons. This man is insane. Institutionalize him. Now hold on there. You can't just institutionalize him. A Negro talking back to a white man? This man is insane. Now, come on, sir. I think you're going too far. All handicapped people are insane. Euthanize him. And the only person he doesn't institutionalize is Quagmire. because of course not.
This is a bawdy 1970s hospital. Please stick to using innuendo.
Example, if you said, would you like to grasp my rod? That's innuendo. Do you want to wank off my cock? It's not. I don't think you're cut out for working in a bawdy's 1970s hospital. Just go out through the back passage. Ooh, misses. Too late.
Huh.
Though every time I grow a mustache, I always think of that one part, that one sketch like, drink the milk.
Oh,
You asked for the milk. Oh look, there's your milk. Drink it. Drink the milk. You asked for the milk? Oh yes, I did.
huh.
Yeah, get off my face. The inebriati. We're always there in the background, swaying from side to side.
Huh. Yes. Asquith. This is a bawdy 1970s hospital. Please stick to using innuendo. Oh god, there's Droga too now.
Oh, that's just fan-tucking fastic. Well, the explosion thing, it did hurt the frost giant.
Yeah.
Sin Cara, Sin Cara, watching luchador Sin Cara.
Oh, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Frost trolls. Oh, I wasted a healing item. Fuck. Oh well. It's everything to play for, and forever to play it in.
I love it. Wario's got them both on a spaceship heading towards the sun, forcing them all to play a game show.
What's it?
With all my money can't buy me a cure. I'm not going out alone. We have all the time we need here on my spaceship, heading right towards the sun.
Welcome to the quiz broadcast.
Oh god. They got in, then they all died. The event.
to the wheel.
Ah, I can upgrade the axe.
It's working. We got the claw back. Oh, there it goes again.
Ah, I see.
It fits. That's perfect. Here we go. Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon.
Something feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Not the top, but we're closer. Wait, that one's not broken. There's a note. Giants pray. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them, to guide them home.
Boy,
Wait. I think I know how it works.
What have you found, boy? Beans? Sorry, I know we haven't had a beans joke for a while, so...
Huh.
what did you write?
Ask them to watch over them. Do you think they're watching us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Whoa! What just...
Stay back. Baton will play.
Got it. Be careful.
More tests.
Dwarf must have parked his tunnels around the giant's tracks. Good thing, too. Well, did for me anyway. Oh, come on!
That is not helping.
See you on the other side.
Focus up.
Another morning. It may not be as long a way up as we thought. That did it! Or not. We're still too heavy. Alright, moving again. Hey, when we get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then, eyes open.
Whoa!
Atreus!
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live.
Prepare yourself!
I don't think so! Behind you! Heavy drop! Above you! Incoming fire!
I'm
What?
surprised that when you do all the punching in Spartan Rage, you haven't done the.
I did once or twice.
Ah. Must have been when my mic died. Oorah, 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 oorah.
How was that for fun?
Get it. You should worry more. Is this where we get off?
Eat us, John.
You're stuck.
Eat us. Leave me alone, food. Leave me alone. I don't want to be John Prescott anymore.
Huh.
How much farther do we have to go?
I do not know.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready.
Shit. This is actually a very difficult game. Okay.
See,
Father, after we scatter Mother's ashes, what then? What comes next?
nothing comes next. We go home
That's it? The adventure's over?
for now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your training.
Okay. We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Why did you say that?
Stay behind me.
It's a fucking Dark Souls boss. What?
No, I just love the Fist of the North Star jokes. What?
Hold.
Whoa, what was that? That looks like a root of the Yggdrasil. Is that its sap?
Crystallized sap. And there's power inside.
Incredible. I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
The way. The air grows thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Oh, yes. Do you hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Someone screaming and Kratos isn't the one inflicting it? We must fix this.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you. Hey, Alfhiem! Over here!
Oh, doing a little Shadow of the Colossus on this right.
Well, to be fair, Ollie, you're fighting a giant dragon, and this isn't the first time, as Kratos, you've climbed on something big.
No. Yes, can you kill something that big? The actual answer is I've killed bigger.
You've killed titans.
I'm gonna give you one bitch of it. I'm gonna give you one bitch of an ulcer.
That tooth is gonna have to come out!
Okay, so how am I gonna kill this thing?
There's some of those tree trunk things with the explosives around, I think.
Ah, yes.
Maybe something to do with them.
Good idea.
I'm just wondering. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, it's lunchtime and I was a bit hungry for a nosh. I see that you found a way to hurt him.
Yeah.
It's great when you fight a dragon and it actually feels like it's a fucking accomplishment.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Skyrim. You know, who doesn't love Skyrim and its 80 billion versions of it? But, come on. Killing a dragon never felt like an achievement. Or at least not the achievement it should have been. In this, you're actually having to work to kill this fucker. I take it you saw Jim's video on what Steam is now allowing on there.
Yeah. Is it bad that that title made me think of you?
Is it bad that that title made me think of you?
I don't know.
I think it's because of the Frankie Boyle thing.
AIDS too.
That was what I was thinking, and then I thought, oh no, this is intentionally clickbait. This isn't like a tribute thing. This is just, oh. When he read the description out loud, oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he read that out loud, I was like, oh my God. And give it a few years, we might say that he predicted the future. Well, that Frankie Boyle predicted the future and he made a sequel to a game that didn't exist yet.
Huh. Oh, is it? No, it's not.
So yeah, I'm not really, you know, surprised or offended that you thought of me when suddenly the AIDS Simulator game came out.
Lower the crane on my mark. I do not care. Be ready.
I don't know how this thing works. I don't care.
What?
What Kratos just said to Boy. I don't know how this thing works. I do not care.
I didn't do anything. I don't. Try this one for size, Major.
Oh shit, why did I
Death
do that?
charge.
Why do I get the feeling Kratos isn't as strong as he used to be?
To be fair, when you remember what happened, he basically got the Blades of Olympus. Blade of Olympus impaled himself with it, giving the power back to people. It's possible he lost a lot of his power while doing so, because we all know that sword also had the ability to take some of his power. So it's possible it took some of his power, or at least damaged him to such an extent. But it's also possible he's not used them for so long that they've deteriorated.
Years. Not since I got in and unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
I mean, he never regained the powers he had as the God of War.
You saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What are these?
Rated mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh, Freddy the Dragon. Yeah, pretty much. How you doing?
Okay, hold on. Not that. You see my brother again?
Yeah. He said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish. No. Unsure. That I value a weapon's look. No. Over its purpose. That I'm pretentious. No. And uptight. Fussy. I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
Not have time for this.
No. 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 Wait. 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 Wait.
What?
I just need a truce for now.
Ah, make a weapon from the dragon's tooth.
Watch where you grab that.
This one's gonna have to come out.
So unclean.
Oh, the skull. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I am not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Oh, it's a bow upgrade, is it?
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do. Gently now.
A bow
Shock
upgrade.
arrows.
That could be useful.
Ah, I see.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed.
What's that mean?
See, figured it out in Roman. Just never mind. I wasn't just explaining. It's artistry, craft, or anything. No, just anything to help you. Yep. Let's get to it.
Let's upgrade the axe.
Till we meet again, friends.
Oh, it's got a gold finish now. Switch stands as backward. Alright, what? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Right.
Wait, no, yes, come in.
No, not quite.
Well, when you do need something, I'll be around. Also, remember to breathe. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Oh, we can't forget you.
Oh, God damn it.
Boy.
Oh.
My boy.
No, Jack, sorry, I'm just very tired as well. In answer to your last question, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, the thought just didn't occur. I was just talking to Sam and said, hey, why don't we stream today? And things just happened.
Plus, as we said last time, the streaming is really, 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 really erratic in terms of its timing.
Yeah, we honestly don't know when we're going to do it. one day to another.
It's
No.
kind of like if I'm free, if Ollie's free at the time and I'm free at the time, and Ian's free at the time, anyone's free at the time, it's kind of just happen. It's kind of just a thing that happens.
Superior resurrection stone.
I mean, let's face it, I've gone almost a month without talking to Ollie at one point.
Well, it was over the last month. I kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I'd do that when
I kind of thought you were dead and was ready to come down and steal your PS1 collection.
I don't think I have anything you don't.
Only a few things.
Apart from that empty case of Legend of Dragoon that we erroneously spent 40 quid on.
Yeah, that'll forever be our humiliation.
We went halves on a very rare PS1 game on eBay, but we forgot to look at the fine print, and it was just the case.
If I get the discs individually, then we're going to have to meet just to, like, reunite them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'd been up early in the morning, and I don't always think very clearly in that situation. We just sort of...
Yeah, Ollie tends not to think a lot. It's become a habit of his in university,
well, especially
doing
when...
their ancient tactic of tiring you out so that thought becomes, a chore.
Yeah, well, especially when streaming, like when setting it up, I tend to autopilot everything. I don't really pay much attention to what I'm doing. Skills. My skills. Ranged combative. Something tells me it would behoove me to explore a bit more.
Okay.
The axe has got a golden finish now. I don't like this armor. I mean, the stat boost is good, but it just doesn't look very Kratos.
You want him more naked?
I want him looking more like, well, like Kratos.
I guess the argument could be made for it being classic Kratos for when he was a general.
Yeah, I suppose.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting here. Now we fought dark elves, trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
It's not really the ghost of Sparta without the display of ash. Yeah!
Honestly, it's been weird just seeing him without the chains on his arms and him just screaming that he wants something to die. Oh, and before I forget, Ollie, I picked up the original PS1 South Park the other day.
Oh, good lord.
I'll be honest, I just thought it would be a laugh to add it to the collection. You know, like how we collect all kinds of other PS1 games that we know we're never actually going to play, but their worth and everything is, some value, nostalgic or otherwise. That being said, I do have my standards, which is why I got rid of my copy of Spice World.
Huh.
I bought a massive box of PS1 games for 50 quid at one point.
Right.
And most of the games were copies of Tomb Raider or Spice World and shit like that.
God, do you remember when they'd make a game out of pretty much anything?
Yes, we called it the Atari era.
Huh. Oh, did you see that Ashley Birch video I sent you about the game consultant?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, right. Well, the person who plays what's her name, the lead in Life is Strange, got a start on YouTube, and she did this video about this game consultant. Well, it starts by saying, basically this game analyst, oh shit. This game analyst is constantly getting things wrong. He said, nobody's going to want to spend $200 on a console when they can just put a couple of quarters in at the arcade.
Did you see the Wreck-It Ralph trailer, Nat, before we go on?
I didn't see the whole thing, no. I know that there's some funny parts.
Yeah, there was one scene that everyone seems to remember that involves all the Disney princesses.
Yeah.
Where, like, Penelope ends up in a room with all of them, and then, it's like, it's okay, I'm a princess, even though Cinderella smashes her glass slipper and then tries to use it as a shiv, I thought was kind of funny. And she has ears, which is fucking weird to look at. And they're like, you're a princess, do you have magical hair? No. Do you have magical powers? No. Are you kidnapped? We kidnapped all these tropes, and then she's like, no, oh my god, do I need to call the police? And did everyone assume that all of your problems went away because a man turned up? Yeah, what is up with that? She is a princess. And I saw the Lego Movie trailer for the second one.
I kind of feel like I can already tell the second Wreck-It Ralph isn't going to be as good as the first one.
Yeah, I kind of got the impression things are going, and the stuff they're in.
I hate to be cynical. I mean, I say that mostly because the first one was really, really good.
Yeah,
and it's going to be tough to live up to for anything.
Well, yeah, you see, that's the problem I had with it, is that it hit a very safe market with classic retro video games and old-fashioned arcades, mainly because those things do not exist anymore, or if they do not exist in a meaningful capacity, meaning it was okay to make the joke, and also, do the whole thing of these characters might have feelings or something. That was actually fun. Now they're doing the internet, which is kind of a weird place. It's an obvious place to go, but at the same time, it's...
Yeah, there's a million and a half ways that this could go wrong.
Oh god, yeah. And, you're not just incorporating video games now, because they've incorporated Star Wars into this one from the trailer. They've incorporated other Disney things. So, it's going to lose a lot of the charm that the original had. And it's also probably going to... The internet is kind of a mixed... It's kind of a hit and miss thing. When it hits, it's good. When it's bad, it's like the work. It's really...
If the internet is the focus, there's probably not going to be much of a focus. And that's...
that's a very good point. I mean, the Lego Movie looks kind of fun, but there's not... it's the Lego movies, and they generally... Even if they're not great, they have a certain style to them that works. I mean, I don't know if you saw the Lego Ninjago movie.
I didn't, no.
Oh, I did. It was the same kind of humor. It was actually pretty good. But, it was kind of what you'd expect from a Lego movie in terms of, it's more humorous than anything else.
What's your opinion on The Incredibles 2? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Here's the thing, I liked The Incredibles. It's like Watchmen, but without the really fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously, to me, it's like non-fucked up Watchmen. And the second one, 13 years after the last one, hype is going to be a thing.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, we're nearly 3 hours in. Like, we've really gone over long. I think now's a good time to wrap
We
up.
really have, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Alright, bye.